Hi, Mark Dietel here with Mark Dietel Realty, and we're coming to the end of 2025, and I'm starting to get the question as far as, Mark, based on your professional opinion, what is the 2026 real estate market going to look like here in Central Indiana? So I'd like to just maybe go over three key points that what we're looking at and just briefly describe that here in this short video. Right now, signals are mixed as far as it's really kind of hard to get our finger on exactly what's going to happen in 2026. But there's probably three areas that could really make a difference on what it's going to look like. The one thing I would like to remind everybody, and this is what I say whenever I'm talking to people about the actual market activity, remember, real estate is very hyper-local. So when you're looking at statistics nationally, when you're looking at statistics regionally, and even in cities and neighborhoods, just remember the numbers and what people talk about could be different. Number one, most people are looking at 2026 for us to have modest growth. And we're talking about modest growth relate to transaction count, transaction sales. So no wild swings up and down. As you remember, especially here in Central Indiana, I always say, look at our numbers specifically. Indianapolis, Central Indiana is a good place to be. We never get really crazy and high growth percent increases, and we never really have those low balances. So here in Central Indiana, we're really expecting modest growth. Number two, the one big question is, are rates going to improve? So if rates do improve, I think you're going to see some of the higher predictions as it relates to growth. So again, I just mentioned the National Association of Realtors just came out, and they're expecting a 14% increase in transaction count growth. And then you see somebody like Zillow who's actually predicting something less modest. And I've seen some numbers around that 10% level. So again, rates are going to have an impact. So we got to watch that and see what happens. And number three, inventory and buyer power. So national builders are continuing to build. And here in Central Indiana, just about anywhere you go, you're going to see a lot of the national builders moving dirt, building residential subdivisions, getting ready for that spring growth. And actually, the way our winters have been, they're able to build through the winter. So as more inventory comes online as it relates to new builds, and as we get farther away from those low interest rates of 2021, because life happens and sellers need to sell, when inventory comes onto the market in a big way, it's going to have a big difference and it's going to help the buyers. So there you have it. If you're considering making a real estate decision here coming up in 2026 and you want to get a head start, feel free to give us a call. We'd be happy to have somebody come out to you. All of our professional listing agents can sit down with you, go over a consultation, talk to you actually about what we do to help market our clients' homes, and that might help get you ready. And also too, it's always important how you prep your home. That takes some time, so we're willing to come out there and give you guidance on that as well. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy these tips.